No, Harry was a bad bug. It was written quite quickly.
Right.
And over a few afternoons, and very enjoyable to write. As I've said elsewhere, I was trying to experiment at the time with inventing something that's between storytelling and song. And I'm talking about in the vocal performance, where you both saying and singing the words, and sometimes some lines you're saying, some lines you're singing. And where there's melody, the melody is grows out of the natural melodies of speech, only a little bit exaggerated. I think I got the idea for the punchlines, and then wrote the story with that, and deliberately didn't write. I wasn't writing to any music. I was just writing the story. The subject matter is a combination of three blokes that I knew when I was young in Grafton. One of them I still know is still a close mate. These were older guys who were, I guess, part of the bodgy generation, how that washed up in regional Australia. Guys who were like 5 or 10 years older than me, and who are cunning as all fuck, never short of money, but never have any visible means of support, utterly ruthless with anybody around them, and devastatingly attractive because of that. And guys who, because of this utter freedom that they have in looking at the world, end up doing all sorts of interesting shit and never getting tied down if they survive. Sometimes they get killed.
When you play that song now, people come to expect it and are looking forward to it. It's gained more humour as it's rolled. Would that be fair?
To me, there's always been an element of black humour in it. There's but it's also serious, you know. It's a black song, and the people in the song are operating at the very bottom feeder level of rural Australia, where things are sometimes quite ugly, and there is evil out there. There is evil out there, I can tell you. Evil is evil is not an absence. Evil is a positive and malevolent force that moves in not in nature, but in humans. And you see it naked in those environments.
Like a shark at a funeral, Harry always moved in small town circles, and no one ever knew until later who'd been taken, who'd been left alive undamaged, until the next time he came through. Now he was rumored to be the one with the franchise for running heroin up the north and northwest as far as Burke. They said he ran an immigration ring, bringing Thai girls in to stock the western suburbs brothels, all sanctioned by the coppers. Now we all know how that works. There ain't much more I need to say. Harry was a bad bugger, a bad bugger all the way. Now I used to have this friend at school, and like so many country girls, she was way ahead of all the boys her age. But she married one of us anyway, and she loved her kids until the day she met Harry at a barbecue. What went wrong, I never knew, but they were gone up to the Gold Coast for a while. And then he set her up in the next town down the highway in a hair and beauty shop. A couple of teenage girls to help her out, to work back late, help her entertain Harry and his business associates. I don't need to paint the picture. There's not much more I need to say. Harry was a bad bugger, a bad bugger all the way. Now, for 10 or 15 years, we'd see Harry come and go, like an ugly piece of weather. These days, no one seems to know why, half a lifetime later, he hasn't been seen round town for quite a while. And of course the rumors, they come and go around, that he was dumped out off Coffs Harbour, shackled to a fridge, that he might be buried in a pylon of the New Glebe Island Bridge. All kinds of speculation. Some say he's been seen looking after business interests up in the southern Philippines. Now, the last time I saw Harry, just before he disappeared, he was filling out a little bit. He'd even grown himself a beard. I found him in a bottle shop not too far from Warwick Farm. He looked at me, and I could see no sign of alarm. Now there's a saying up round our way, I remember being told, that revenge is a meal most delicious, eaten cold. You can hang around here till you lay down and die. I got no more to say. Harry was a bad bugger, a bad bugger all the way. Yeah, Harry was a bad bugger, a bad bugger